so many times that my first name sounded strange on his lips. Not strange in a bad way, just strange. Valery gestured for a waiter to approach. He had a bottle of red wine already in hand, and he poured 2 glasses from it without being asked, one for me and one for her. "I took the liberty of ordering this for us," she said. "How thoughtful of you," I replied dryly. "No wine for Jericho?" "I prefer that my employees don't drink alcohol." "It's fine," Jericho said. "I'm not thirsty." I wished that we'd had time to talk before this, to help me get my bearings when it came to meeting his boss. What she knew, what she wanted, what she planned to do next. "Have you visited Cressidia before, Josslyn?" Valery asked when the waiter moved away from the table. Small talk didn't seem to suit the occasion, but I'd do my best to endure it. "No," I replied. "I've rarely traveled far from Ironport all my life, at least not until recently." Ironport was in South Rigera, and Cressidia was in North Rigera. While Ironport was straight-laced, business-minded, and highly respectable with its gray and silver skyscrapers and meticulously groomed green spaces, Cressidia was known more as a vacation destination, with luxury shopping, glittering hotels, and sandy beaches. I'd spent most of my time since our arrival on one of those beaches, staring out at the sparkling blue sea, piecing together everything I'd seen and learned over the last month that had shattered the life I'd always known into a million jagged pieces. "The life of a prime minister's daughter," Valery mused. "How very limiting that must have been for you." I fought to hold on to my calm expression. Actually, my life felt quite limitless. Until last year, of course. She nodded, her expression serene. "Yes, of course. My deepest condolences on your father's death." My fingers itched to grab the steak knife in front of me and shove it through her eyeball, straight into her evil brain. "I'm trying very hard to be polite to you," I said tightly. "Really, I am. But I'm sure you must understand why that's going to be a challenge for me." She studied me for a moment, a glass of wine poised in her perfectly manicured hand. "Jericho tells me that you know everything." "I know enough," I bit out. Then I chose to ignore her and focus on the black cart for a moment while I gathered my poise and control again. "Where have you been for the last 5 days?" I asked him bluntly. Jericho blinked, his jaw tense. "There was something I needed to take care of." "What?" His black eyes flicked to mine, a silent warning in their depths. "Something." "I needed Jericho to retrieve this for me," Valery said as she reached into her handbag to pull out an object which she placed on the table. It was a small golden box covered in geometric etchings. My breath caught at the sight of it, and my confused gaze shot to Jericho. "You may explain," Valery said to him with a casual wave of her hand. Something tight in his expression eased just a little as the black cart nodded. "Val wanted me to pay a quick visit to Tobin to get the memory box back. She'd heard through the grapevine that he was planning on selling it. He'd already put feelers out to see how much it was worth on the black market. I got there just in time to retrieve it." "I thought you said it didn't matter," I said, my throat painfully tight. "That the memory magic could be contained inside any object." "I was wrong," he replied. I glared at him. "You were wrong?" He shrugged. "It happens occasionally. Apparently, the symbols on the box are specific to this piece of contained magic in particular. Live and learn." I realized then that the black leather coat Jericho currently wore was the same one that Tobin, a Queen's Guard who secretly worked for Valery, aka a traitor to the Empire, had forcibly taken from him. The box had been in his pocket at the time. "Nice coat," I said. "It sure is," he agreed.